This guy has no regrets that he sold his house to build a roller coaster. And now he makes roller coasters that you can order and have delivered like pizza in a box. But what's even crazier is that he had to learn it all from scratch. How did he do it? It all began when Sean Larochelle and his family decided that they need a new house. But they don't do what most people do and just hire a realtor. They decide to build their own house, Charles Ingalls style. And even though they've never actually built a house before and have relatively no skills in construction, they decide to do just that. Because what could possibly go wrong? And despite having no experience, they're pretty good problem solvers. And they have one thing that most people don't have: a lot of really good friends with time on their hands. So they hatch a plan to con their friends into helping them build it. Turns out you can make up for a lack of heavy equipment with a lot of 20 somethings and free pizza. Now, building a house is a major accomplishment, and it turns out great, and everyone's happy. But then COVID hits, and everything shuts down for 2 weeks to flatten the curve. So, because he isn't able to work one day while busy flattening the curve, Sean sees a video about a family that builds a complete Pirates of the Caribbean ride in their living room. And he gets an idea and he thinks, we should build a ride too. But while Sean loves Pirates of the Caribbean, he has a hold my beer moment when he decides, I'm going to build something even bigger and more alpine. That's right. He decides to build an homage roller coaster to Disneyland's Matterhorn bobsled ride because HOAs generally have no issues when a resident builds a mountain in their backyard. And despite the fact that he's never actually built a roller coaster before and has no idea how to do it, he's never let that stop him before. Besides, he has something that most people don't have: a group of friends that are not only really good problem solvers, but also easily bribed. And having never been told that you just can't engineer a custom roller coaster in your backyard, his friends, now a full fledged team, decide that they're going to learn how to do it. Did I mention that everyone on their team is in their 20s? It turns out that if you don't tell a bunch of 20 something American kids with a lot of time on their hands that they can't do something, they're going to figure it out. But Sean has another problem because he just got done spending all of his money to build a new house, and he's tapped out financially. So he makes the difficult decision to sell his house so that he can fund the roller coaster that he's going to build. And by the way, if you've ever wondered what a saint of a wife looks like, this is her. In any case, they sell the house and then build a Matterhorn bobsled ride. But then they decide that it's still missing something: a waterfall. Oh, and a Yeti. And they put that in too. And even Kelly Clarkson notices. So when it's done, Sean does something that you might expect him to do: go on a long vacation. No, that's actually not at all what he did. He decided that the Matterhorn ride is now old news, and wouldn't it be really great that instead of the Matterhorn, we built Big Thunder Mountain Railroad? Yes, apparently no one bothered to tell him that Amazon Returns doesn't accept roller coasters. So they tear down the first roller coaster and build the next one. And now, fully committed to this insanity, Sean and his team go to great lengths to build not Big Thunder, but now Little Thunder Mountain Railroad. But if that's not cool enough, they take it one step further and make it a launch coaster. Yes, they just built a mountain and now they're going to catapult you into it. And they even add a full musical score because if you're going to do something, then do it right. So by now, these guys decide to start a company, making, you guessed it, roller coasters. Now, Sean and his team recognize a problem that every roller coaster in the world has. That is, if you ride the ride 10 times, you'll basically get the same ride every time. Because, well, gravity. So the Magic Texture team decides to do the unexpected. What else is new? And put a motor on the ride so that they can speed you up and slow you down whenever they feel like it. Because by now, as you may realize, they are all about the unexpected. Now, I don't know about you, but I was always the kid who wanted to hide in the bushes at Disneyland until after the park closed so I could ride the rides all night long. But then I worked a grad night as a cast member, and by 2 a.m., I was pretty much over it. So the next best thing is to bring Disneyland to your backyard. Enter Coaster in a Box. They build these roller coasters and ship them to you like a pizza. These things are so well engineered that you can literally put them together with just 2 or 3 people at a fraction of the cost of a full size roller coaster. And let's face it, with the price of new trucks these days, you have to ask yourself, would you rather have this or a Dodge? So I met with the Magic Texture team, and they told me even more details about their story as they waited to hear if they'd won a design competition. You're about to discover the real magic behind this company as you get to know them and as they tell more of their story. Click here for part 2.